Hey, what's going on, Gemini? How are you? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you to your love messages for the middle 10 days of August of 2022 for all placements of Gemini, including the Gemini lover if you're in the house. We're going to go ahead and kick things off as usual using the Golden Twin Flame Oracle that is in combination with the Golden Soulmate Oracle. And then we'll clarify around it using the Light Seer's Tarot. Gemini, please keep in mind these messages are general, all right? It's impossible for them to resonate to everyone. So please do not force a message, all right? With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Messages for Gemini in love and romance for the middle 10 days of August 2022. What's going on for the Gemini energy? Okay. So, elusive. Okay. And then under the deck, chemistry. Okay. We have chemistry, and then we have, well, elusive is part of the overall message, and then clarifying that is chemistry. It's quite interesting, Gemini, because what I feel is that I feel that many of you are making connections, you know, with people who really, like, y'all really would mesh well together. You know, you really do go well together. You understand? You know what? Let me correct myself because I can more accurately express it right now. So listen, you're making connections, yes, but something about the chemistry is off every time, and that's why we have this thing where it feels elusive. Okay? You maybe feel like love in general is just elusive to you. Like you are not able to find it, you're not able to obtain it. It's not tangible for you during this time. Okay? Now, you know, it could be a little bit of both. It could be that the chemistry is off somewhere every time you meet somebody, or it could just be where, you know, maybe, yeah, y'all's chemistry is good, but somebody's unavailable. You know what I mean? The chemistry is well, but maybe they're emotionally unavailable. So that still could be a possibility. But also, I feel where it's like the chemistry is off. Okay? But however way it falls or relates to you, I do feel that having love itself, it feels impossible. It feels unattainable. You know, it's intangible to you. Okay? And it definitely has something to do either with the chemistry being off with the people that you're meeting. You know, the chemistry is just not quite right. You're not really feeling the people that that you are seeing, or, you know, with whoever it is that you are, it's like there's good chemistry, but for whatever reason, there's still some sort of emotional unavailability. All right. So let's go ahead and start clarifying so we can get a better idea of what's going on here and why you're not able really to have the love that you're looking for in spite of you looking for it. And if you're already in an established relationship, then I just kind of feel like, well, I don't know, this might not be your message, and that's just real talk. But we'll go forward and we'll see what else comes out. All right, let's get out this last shuffle. Okay, Seven of Wands. The Knight of Swords, okay. The Moon. The Wheel, all right. And then the Three of Wands. Okay, give me a second to study this, Gemini. Okay, I feel like you are open to love. I see this represented here in the Three of Wands. You are, you are open to love, to new experiences in love. And like I said, we knew that that necessarily wasn't too much of the issue because, you know, we know that you're out here making connections. Okay. I'm looking at the Seven of Wands energy to the Knight of Swords here, to the Moon, to the Wheel. Okay, let me tell you what I feel. I feel like there is what's happening is there's intimidation. Okay. So we've got the Seven of Wands energy, and the Seven of Wands energy is powerful. Okay. It's responsible. It stands up. She stands up for herself, you know, and she doesn't back down. You know what I mean? And I feel like maybe either people that you deal with, um, on either side of the spectrum, how I was explaining it before, the people that you deal with, I think that they run away from that because they have issues with a woman in power. And I know it's crazy, right? And even if it's not necessarily like a male female thing, it's just where these people are running away from you, Gemini, not because you're not awesome, but it's because of their weaknesses. Okay? Which also begs the question of, well, why are we attracting people who are like that? Okay? Well, I think that has something to do with the way that you come off emotionally. I feel like when you try to question the reasons as to why love is not working for you in this time, I mean, you're it's a mystery to you with the Moon card being there. It's like it's a mystery. It's like you're just oblivious. It's like you just cannot see it. Now, one thing I am seeing with this Moon energy and this Seven of Swords energy is there's some sort of like nurturing. And I think what happens is that there's this weird sense of nurturing, like you just completely submerge yourself into like trying to like take care of someone. And I think what ends up happening is either A, people use you up, or B, it gets to a point to where it's like, okay, they think because you're so nurturing and because you're so caring that you are like an easy target. And so then they try to manipulate that. And then what happens is once they realize that you can't be manipulated, they try to hurry up and, and dip out. And I feel like that may have always remained a mystery. That thing may have always remained a mystery to you, probably up until right now. It's not that there's anything wrong with you. There's not anything wrong with you at all. It's just that the energy that you carry is very, it's like a mark. You know what I mean? Even though you internally don't feel that way, you're very strong, you're very independent, you're very responsible. You know what I mean? But the energy that you put out there, it feels very much where, like, you may overexert yourself if you're not careful because of the way that you like to care and nurture for somebody else. You know what I mean? You'll end up sacrificing yourself to make someone else, you know, happier. And people have taken it. I feel like people have taken advantage of that before. They get what they can get and they run, or they try to get what they can get, and then as soon as you kind of start standing up for yourself, you know, then they're out. You understand what I'm saying? The wheel card here gives us a little bit of a glimpse into the future. I do feel like there's hope in things being different. I do feel like things will become different. Okay, that wheel is going to spin, so your love is out there. The person who's not going to use you is out there. The person who's not going to try to, you know, the person who is not going to like try to, mooch off of you is out there. You know what I'm saying? And also, I feel like with this chemistry energy here, there's also something to do because I was saying like, well, why do you keep attracting these people? There's something to do with the chemistry, like the energy that you put out there as well. Um, there seems to be a certain like maturity level that you always seem to attract. Okay, why is it that you're attracting that? What about yourself are you putting out there to only attract these immature ass people? You know. So let's go ahead and continue to clarify. All right, last one. Okay, Two of Wands, the World, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And then the Ten of Wands. I definitely see where we were talking about like emotional maturity here. It's like you're dealing with somebody that's probably very younger than you, or you usually deal with people who are younger than you who definitely don't know how to communicate their emotions. Like they don't really have that emotional intelligence that you need. Gemini, I see you dealing maybe with somebody, or it seems that you deal with people who are who have mommy or daddy issues, and they're seeking that they're seeking that energy in other people, whether it's they're looking for people who are considerably older than them, because I do feel like this could be like some sort of like May December type of situation for some of you, but others of you it's not even really about age, it's just more about the maturity level, and you've presented yourself as someone who can take care of them and their needs. and then they allow themselves to do that. They allow themselves to be taken care of for as long as they can. Oh, but don't let you say nothing about it. You know what I mean? Because then what they'll do is they'll flip it. They'll try to put it to an end. Like, oh, you know what I mean? But really all they're doing is running away. And they may have already even have their next target like set up. Okay. But if you pay attention to these two cards over here, the Wheel and the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit is telling us that there are going to be some changes that are coming. Like I said earlier, this does give us some hope for changes in the future. The Wheel with the Knight of Pentacles, your person who's not going to do that, all those things to you, they are out there. Okay. But until you like put it into dealing with like all these little knuckleheads and, you know, well, we'll just say that. When you put it into dealing with all these, younger people, or younger minded people, then that love will stop being elusive to you and it'll be able to find you. You're kind of lost right here. This person is looking for you. Your real person is looking for you, but you're actually kind of lost right now. You're kind of submerged right now. They can't even see you because you're so submerged into something that's not going to work, or in situations that isn't going to work, or you're not able to see why situations haven't worked for you, but I just explained why. Okay. Ten of Wands is telling me it's time to pack it up. It's time to, if you feel like you're in a situation right now where you're not getting everything that you want from a particular person, well, it's time for you to go ahead and start packing it up and become elusive on some of these other people. Yeah. Everybody always gets what they want in situations with you, Gemini, except Gemini. You know? Pack that up. Just even pack that idea. Just let go of that whole idea. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand the Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands is like that yoga pose, that Zen Om type energy and pose. It's because you're trying to get your chemistry right. Oh, the next card was shift gears. Yeah, you're trying to get your energy right. You're trying to shift gears. You're trying to be different, and then that's going to attract a different set of people. Okay, so that's the energy that I have for you, Gemini. It is a little thick. It is a little heavy. I know. I know. But you know what? We always work it out in the end. And we I always try to break it down and simplify it as best as possible. I want to thank you so much for your time. I really, really do appreciate it and value it. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next message. Bye.